like we were kind of taught to condemn our lower nature because we wanted to be better. You know, we're growing, we're evolving out of that as a collective. But I peeped something lately. It's like at the same time, this reptilian nature that people have, it's still worth it to understand it. You know, I had to come to terms with it. You know, certain shit I was like, my shadow, certain shit I didn't want to really accept, you know, to be me. Certain traits. But I started noticing these unconscious patterns, you know, that have been passed down by people before us. So I started thinking about karmics. I was thinking about, you know, other people. It's like, So those traits or that stuff, that shit that they doing that I don't perceive to like, that stuff that they had passed down. Not to say that they blameless, but I'm like, damn, you don't know what you don't know. But the difference is they choosing to be ignorant, you know. That's why the word ignore is in ignorance. We can damn sure ignore it. The Most High give us signs, and we could ignore it, you know, instead of surrendering, because it's uncomfortable. You know, I wouldn't say hurt, but you know, feeling that like people don't want to accept that it's our own fault. Like, you know, you don't want to accept that. Like, damn, the reason I'm where I am is because of me. You know, choosing to be ignorant, or I have, you know, insight as to certain things or certain steps to take, and will not be obedient. We'll be like, no, I don't trust that. But this matrix, that the old world that we were part of, taught us to not trust. When we look around outside, we're like, nah, it didn't seem, it wasn't safe, right? The environments that we grew up in. Like, and people were lying to us. Well, and then half the time, they didn't even know they was lying. They just told us what they know, right, from their experience. So the Bible says, seek and you'll find. It also has a quote in there about studying to show thyself approved to God. You know, 3:14 on the clock, 3:13. The numbers don't lie. So it's on us to operate in our sovereign capacity, in our God-like nature, right? Because our lower nature, our reptilian brain, is reactive. Our higher faculties can make executive decisions. Like our higher self can see a bigger picture. It can see more of the bigger picture, right? But yeah, I was thinking earlier, you know, I was in meditation. I said, so I shouldn't condemn that lower nature. I shouldn't, you know, accept that as a part of me as well. That's where I came from. Those are my roots. Or half of them, you know, it was the shit that we was given. That's where we came from. But we like, nah, we don't. We have capacity for so much more, and we know that. That's why we seek more. And sometimes we'll pretend to be more because we don't know the expansiveness and the the greatness and the power of who we really are. You know, as a collective. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. beautiful. But I noticed something about that. I don't condemn that part of myself. It's just the reptile nature, the lower nature can't be driving the car, right? It can't be at the head because the higher nature is supposed to be at the head. That's why God said, Satan, get behind me. Confirmation, right? Devil, demon, you feel me? Because even if because these so-called demons are spirits that people create energetically. Some of them can be thought forms, that we've created, and then we feed, give energy to. But it's just us. Part of it's not even us, because that's not me. But it's something that we picked up, right? But we have to take accountability for that, for our part in our suffering. That's why it says the truth. The truth might hurt, but it set your hands free. The truth will set you free. It might hurt a little bit, but it'll set you free.